What insane apples. I have so many apples, and I have nothing but the mason bees to thank for that. But I'm not talking about apples. I'm talking about tomatoes for a moment. I'm clearing, which is very important, I'm clearing a path under the tomatoes where the first fruit's born generally, so that the tomatoes are off the ground, the leaves, and it doesn't get so leafy that they just keep focusing on leaves. So I've changed my hydroponic mix to be more for fruiting, which means less phosphorus, and which would produce these beautiful leaves. I mean, I love them, but you can't have you have too many leaves up here, it gets crazy, so you want to thin it out a little bit. So you also want to take any of the runners that you know, the little branches, you want to take those off that won't grow new tomatoes. So, because it's already almost August, and you want these guys, these flowers, to focus on blooming, or not blooming but fruiting now, so that they can grow by the time the first frost hits. So you can see on the bottom that it's already happening. We have plenty of fruits coming in. This is a very good hybrid. I love it. It's a Roma hybrid, and it's going to be very cool. So let me go on the other side and trim some more with my crafting knife. So there's not too much work to do over here, but you can see where I've cut down, but I still see some lower hanging things here, and maybe this guy, but not too much more work because I've already been doing this while the plants have been going on. And we want to take care of little things like this, where a sprout is coming through between there, because this isn't going to ever grow a tomato. So you want to cut those out. You want to make sure you clean the leaves off, and that you don't get all crazy. You can see how the hydroponics has been working, where the roots are just going crazy everywhere. And any branches that I see coming out of here, I also prune those out, because it's not going to work. So there you go. I will do some pruning. There we go. This is the after. Now I treat the leaves like biohazard, like blood or whatever, because they can rot and turn into the viruses and the spores that you find to get blight, and that's why you do it. I may have done a little extreme towards the end, because you see exposed tomatoes. You kind of want to keep them under the canopy of some kind of shade, but the way the plant grew is kind of weird, so we'll see what happens. But all the rest of the tomatoes have a nice little canopy of shade, and there's air now going to be able to go through this a lot better, and it looks pretty good. By next week I'll just cut another mess load of leaves, because there's always tons of leaves that go in here. So as you see, it looks a little sparse on the bottom, but if you look on the top, it's still going crazy. So, and it still has to go over the trellis. So plenty of stuff. I think it's going to be very happy, and I'll check you guys out next time.